the API category 2 and category 3 was done. So there was a gray area where the many colleges, they have find the principal. So till the 7th pay notification was issued by the UGC. So the date for the 7th pay notification, it is this thing given over here. It is 18th July 2018. And the same notification was accepted by the government of Maharashtra on 8th March 2019. On 8th March 2019. And University of Mumbai have accepted the same on 26th March 2019 with its circular TAS 1241. TAS, TAAS, TAS 1241, they have accepted. Now, while this thing going through the questions, the participant, they have put on the Telegram, they have asked then from that UGC have come out with the notification on 18th, on the 18th July 2018. State government have accepted on 8th March 19. So which date will be considered? So since University of Mumbai is a state university, so for us, the decision of the state government is final. So that is this 7th pay is applicable on us from 8th March 2019. Earlier, see, in 6th pay, which was issued on 30th June 2010, and the government have accepted in 2011, and university have accepted in 2013. So many people, they have taken the benefit from 2010 to 2013. But due to that, see, many litigations, they get arise. So on 4th March 2017, University of Mumbai made it clear on 4th March 2017, the University of Mumbai made it clear that the amendment, whatever UGC is issuing, once the state government is accepted, it is applicable. So the whatever is the date of the circular of the University of Mumbai, it doesn't matter. Okay. So that the circular University of Mumbai issued was on 26th March 2018. On 26th March 2018, University of Mumbai have clearly mentioned that 4th amendment date is the date on which the state government have accepted the notification of the UGC. That is what the 4th March 17. So henceforth, now it is a rule that even the UGC have issued the 7th pay on 18 July 18. State government have accepted on 8 March 2019. So in the University of Mumbai jurisdiction, this particular GR is the final, and from that date, our means whomsoever the promotion is due on or after 8 March 2019 will be governed by the 7th pay. So I hope that the first the question I have now covered. Okay. Now the one more question. So now this question was asked by the Sachin Deshmukh. Good morning, sir. For cash stage 3, 8,000 to 9,000. What is the requirement? My due date is 9th June 2021, but I am not a PhD holder. Okay. So for that, I will come to this point. Then the Pooja madam, my own very good friend, she has asked, what are the new conditions? What are the new conditions? What are the new conditions? What are the new conditions for applying for the professor scale in the college? For that also I will discuss. Then the next question is from sir, it is the Dr. Subhangi Patil. Sir, my question is on development of MOOCs. There are points for each quadrant in the MOOC course developed by a teacher. If a teacher develops a MOOCs in an academy or the course era or edX or contribute in any one of the quadrant in this course, so what will be the considered? So for that also I will come. Then the next question is from the Yogesh. Okay, it is means the Souza. The question for the expert for tomorrow's session is, what supporting documents would be required for cash under the 7th pay? Kindly provide a list. That also I will discuss. Then is there means there is a one question. If FTB is done from University of Delhi, this is the question from the Shashi Kashyap from University of Delhi for 2 weeks. If it is under the banner of UGC HRDC or the Pandit the Madan Mohan Deen Dayal Upadhyay scheme, then it will be eligible. Okay. Then our online refresh, then Alvin is my MPhil student. Our online refresher course and online FDP of SWAM and MHRD consider for cash? Yes, all SWAM course are considered. Okay. Then the Deepak Chavan, sir, if new API format as per the 7th pay that I have circulated, this question was asked at 9:39 p.m. yesterday, and the format I have circulated to you people at 9:43 and 9:44. Then at 9:45 p.m. yesterday, one question was asked by Dr. Vinay Rao. If participant already have MPhil and PhD degree, then online, then एक मिनट हाँ then the question is from the Vinay Raut sir. If if participant already have MPhil and PhD degree, then online FIP, Faculty Improvement Program of university is considered for cash. Now the faculty improvement, the program, now sir, in what context you are asking, I am not getting. Faculty improvement program means whether you did your PhD on FIP or you did your the orientation refresher, because that is also the faculty improvement program. Or if, because since I know you personally, I know your the case personally, so I would like to mention over here the day from the day one of your probation, your service will be considered as a qualifying service. So from that day, you can consider your service for the promotion. If you have got the approval on the basis of the MPhil, so as we know that that there is the litigation going on for the MPhil cases. Okay, so for the time being, it is on hold. Whomsoever the probation is granted on the the MPhil. Then if online, the national level FDP, multidisciplinary, is done from the University of Nagpur for 15 days. If it is under the banner of UGC HRDC or Pandit Madan Mohan Deen Dayal Upadhyay scheme, then yes. Okay, otherwise you can decide. If online orientation induction is done from University of Delhi, UGC of 7 days. So question I had already, means answer I had already given. If it is done under the banner of UGC HRDC or the Pandit Madan Mohan Deen Dayal Upadhyay scheme, then it will be considered. Then Dr. Archana, the category, sir, if the promotion date is overdue, in that case, we will lose out on the benefit. Yes, your promotion, if your due date is past, so because see, why your promotion is delayed? Number one, whether you were fulfilling, whether this case is related to the 6th pay, whether this case is related to the 5th pay, whether this case is related to the 7th pay. If it is related to the 5th pay, then the day from which the 5th pay and 6th pay, the day from which you are eligible, you will get, even though your interview will take place today. But if you are eligible, you were eligible at that time. If you were eligible at that time, assume that the 10 years before you were eligible, but due to XYZ reason that your college have not cooperated, or because see, there could be any issue. And if the committee is invited today, then you may be given the benefits from the back date. But if your case is as per the 6 pay, because in 6 pay, for promotion, you have to deal with the many requirements, many conditions. Number one, that your the minimum service should the pass or over. Then your orientation refresher should be in the time bound period. Then number three, that your API should be in during the period. Because now the condition number one, that you have completed the minimum service. So that condition is fulfilled. But either your orientation or refresher is delayed and UGC have not come out with the relaxation, then your promotion will delay. If now your minimum period is also over, orientation refresher also you have done during the period, but your API is not there. So third condition is not fulfilled. Then what will happen? The day from which you will fulfill all the condition, then you will get. Or suppose if you have applied and you have appeared before the interview committee and you failed the interview due to the any reason, then you can apply only after the 1 year. This condition is there in the 6th pay also and in the 7th pay also. Then one more question, it was asked by Dr. SRS. Sir, the new UGC CAS GR rules accepted by Maharashtra government and University of Mumbai on the 8th March 2019. But UGC came out with this GR much earlier. So, sir, from which date this new CAS? This answer I had already given. Then ICL College, the Meenakshi madam, she have asked one question. Sir, my CAS promotion for associate professor is due on April 20th. The period is from April 17 to April 20. Please guide the applicability of the rule and API score for the period. Now it is the April 20. So April 20 means you are already in the 7th pay. So the conditions of the 7th pay will be made applicable on you. But see, what I have seen that from the committee to committee, the treatment sometimes the differ. Because as you said that you are from the 2017. So 2017 means the 4th amendment was just started. And in the April 20, now the almost the 1 year under the 7th pay is over. So it is a period of 3 years. If we interpret in terms of specifically in technicality, then 2 years under the 6th pay, then the 1 year under the 7th pay. This is the answer. Okay. Then how to apply for CAS promotion under this situation? How to apply under this situation? Now under this situation means you want to ask under the COVID situation or what? Or your question is that your the 70% case is under the 6th pay and 30% case is under the 7th pay. If that is your under the condition, or COVID, because now university is not accepting the online files and all. That is the question. So I have not understood. If the earlier one the case, I had already given the answer. And if the COVID is the issue, then once the university will this thing reopen, it will the function smoothly. And whenever the university ask for the applications, you can apply for it. And the format and all, it is generally the format what I have circulated with you people, because that format is also accepted by the University of the Mumbai. Now the what, see, because see in 6th pay, the UGC has given the format or for API 1, for API 2, for API category 3. But in 7th pay, UGC have not given the format. UGC have kept on the individual university that they have to create their own format. They have to create their own format. Is it okay? Now we will the Vikrant Palekar. Okay. So Sir, you are requested to discuss on taking points for the research paper published in UGC listed impact factor journal. So that I will come. Then the SUSA. Sir, kindly clarify the the composition of cash evaluation and selection committee. Okay, that also I will come. And it is also given in the 8 March 2019, the government of Maharashtra GR, which I had circulated on the telegram. It is already mentioned there. Then the next question is by the Sachin Deshmukh. It was asked today at 10:11 a.m. Good morning, sir. For cash stage 3, 8,000 to 9,000, 8,000 to 9,000. What is the requirement? My due date is 9 June 2021. But I am not a PhD holder. Sir, आपको PhD लगेगा. Okay. You require PhD. If you do not have PhD, you will not get. Okay. Then the Namrata. She is asking, good morning, sir. My cash due date was on 1st September 19, stage 1, but I couldn't submit. Now online form I have submitted. What will be the issue faced? 1st September 2019. So this question is unclear that one, you are from which university? But when, see, you have mentioned that you have submitted online, then I can guess that you are from University of Mumbai. And you said that your due date was the 1st September 19. Your due date may be 1st September 2019, but whether you were fulfilling the condition on 1st September 19 or not, I don't know. Okay, until and unless these questions are not clear. So in general, at the end, I will answer you. Okay. Then again, the SUSA, respected sir, kindly address the four question list of supporting document that I will for the professor post. Okay. New API format that I have already the circulated. New API format, scoring pattern and other the cappings or the maximum limit among the various parameters. Okay, composition of cash. Okay, it is given in the 8 March 2019. And the which 3 assessment years to be the considered. Now, which 3 assessment years is to be considered? Because in 6th pay also, the professor post was there in the colleges. In 7th pay also it is there. In 6th pay, the 10% the criteria was applicable. That only the 10% of the associate professor can get. And for that, you have to take the permission from the respective regional joint director. You have to take the NOC and all. Okay. But now in the 7th pay, all those associate professor who are fulfilling the condition of the professor, just like the normal case, like stage 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, you people will get it. You people will get it. Only thing is what? That the teacher have to apply the 3 months in advance. Okay. And the IQAC will check all the things that whether it is proper or not. Then it depends upon the university to university, whether you have to apply online, whether you have to apply offline. Then university will give you the VC nominee, subject expert, okay, according to which stage you are belonging to, whether it is for stage 1, 2, 3, 4, accordingly the panel will be given. Then your college is aided or the granted, then you have to apply for the joint director nominee, and accordingly the treatment will be given. Okay, please off your mic, those who have opened the mic. Okay. Then विनय राव सर ने फिर पूछा है, if participant already have, if online national 15, ये क्वेश्चन तो मैंने दे दिया है सर. Is there any question? कहीं मैं, if FDP is done from, ये तो हो गया है. Then Aarti Verma, FDP completed on 16 August 18. I am eligible for 3 increment. I am eligible for the 3 increment. Okay. See, the increment in the state government have already, it is being withdrawn. In 18th July 2018, UGC have mentioned that we should get the increment on the PhD, 3 increment if you are in service. But Vide 8 March 2019, state government, they have not accepted it. So you will not get. Then one of my colleague who have completed PhD in January 18 has received the 3 increment. Okay, he had received, but there may be recovery. Okay. Then Mr. Yogesh at the 10:41 a.m. today. Good morning, respected sir. See, मैं पहले जरा सब मैं question बोल देता हूँ, then we will come, because see, ultimately you are concerned more with your question and answer. So now I am reading the telegram. Okay. First question is, it is considered RC, refresher course, FDP short-term course, research methodology course, sponsored by UGC, especially during the COVID-19 period. Is it considered RC, FDP, short-term? Yes, no. If UGC, HRDC and the RUSA, if they are conducting online, it means they are following the guidelines. Okay, so it will be considered. Then what is the status of the Mumbai University for pending case promotion? My first stage promotion due date was 2nd January 2018 and paid money also. Now this is the university have to decide that when they will give you the panel. Okay, so once they will give you the panel, okay, so you will get. Then Dr. the Flora Shukla, if you have a PhD after joining the service, what is the promotion due date? Is that after 4 years or after 6 years? Please. It's a very good question. If your PhD is awarded within 4 years, of your joining, your first promotion will be after the 4 years. Assume that you have awarded a PhD after 4 years and 1 month. Then your first promotion will be after 4 years and 1 month. Assume that your PhD is awarded after 4 years and 10 months. Your first promotion will be after 4 years and 10 months. If your PhD is awarded after 5 years, your promotion will be after 5 years. If your PhD is awarded after 5 years and 5 months, your promotion will be, first promotion will be after the 5 years and 5 months. If your PhD is awarded after 5 years and 11 months, so your the promotion will be after the 5 years and 11. If your PhD is awarded after 6 years, तो 6 साल के बाद तो आपको ऐसे भी मिलना ही है. I hope the Flora, your question is clear. Okay. Then the Balasaheb Munde, sir, for the academic year 1920, अपने क्या नाम है इनका सर का, मैं तो आज के प्रमोटर का नाम ही मैं भूल गया. साबले सर, कहीं और जगह पे आपको क्वेश्चंस अगर आते हैं तो आप वो क्वेश्चन कट पेस्ट करके टेलीग्राम में आप डालते रहा करो, मैं करते रहूंगा. देन वी विल स्टार्ट. टुडे वी हैव इनफ टाइम. जिनको रुकना है रुकेंगे, जिनको जाना है चले जाएंगे. ओके, इज इट ओके? Then the Balasaheb Munde, sir, for the academic year 1920, we should fill up API form for calculating research score in new format. The 1920, yes, the new format, because if since your surname is Munde, so I believe that you are from Maharashtra and the state government rules are applicable. So from 8 March 2019, the new format is applicable. That format I have already circulated. Then again, the question is from the Flora. Is it mandatory that there should be a gap between orientation and refresher course? Generally, it is advisable, but if your promotion is due, suppose your promotion is due after the 4 years and your college have not allowed you to go for the orientation refresher, then you can do within the 1 year also. You may get the many questions like whether orientation is to be done first or refresher is to be done first. Okay, so there are the many questions. It all depends upon the committee. With see what committee you are facing. There is no black and white as such. The rules are the framed by the UGC. One the academic year the gap, or one calendar year gap. Since we are academician, so academic year the gap, because the session start in June and in May. So if you have done your orientation in April 19. Okay. Then in June, July, you can do it because you did your the orientation in last academic year. You are doing your refresher in the next because generally the people, they do not put that much of hardship on the, because in colleges nowadays under the period of the 6 pay and the NAC and all, the responsibility of the teachers have increased a lot, and the paperwork has increased a lot, and the staying at the colleges, the working hour has also increased a lot. So we know all these issues what you are and we are facing, because we all are in the same basket. Then the question is, second question is, 2 FDP program equal to 1 refresher course? So see, this question I will come. Sunita, good morning, sir. My promotion for grade 1 to 2 is due in a month of October the 20. Means it is coming under the 7th pay. I have completed my orientation course. I have not done refresher course. If I will do the 10 days FDP, okay, the 60 hours duration under the, yes, it will be equivalent to 1 refresher course. Yes. Okay. Because your case is under the 7th pay. Then हमारे निर्मला मैडम जो पूछ रहे हैं, जिन्होंने हमारे साथ इलेक्शन इन्होंने लड़ा था, सर, व्हेन वाज द फर्स्ट टाइम दैट द यूजीसी केम आउट विद द लिस्ट ऑफ द अप्रूव्ड जर्नल्स एंड व्हाट हैपेंड टू द स्कोर कैलकुलेशन प्रायर टू दैट? It is a very good question. For that, we have to go to the UGC website and see. Generally, it came in the 4th amendment. Okay, 4th amendment and the 3rd amendment. So I can say that the list of approved journal was the byproduct of the 4th May 2016 UGC amendment. Okay, but in 2017, UGC might have come out with the list of the recognized journal. Okay, then अभी हमारे एक और हमारे DLLE के कलीग का क्वेश्चन है, सीमा मैडम का. गुड मॉर्निंग सर, माय प्रमोशन फॉर स्टेज 1 to 2 was due on 9th June 2020. Okay, 1 to 2. I have completed my orientation refresher. I have already given letter to my principal, but online registration can do during the COVID period. If link is open, yes, you can do. Then Satyaprakash Pandey. Good morning, sir. My promotion for grade 1 to 2 is due in the month of June 21. So which amendment should I follow? Naturally, 7th pay. Should I make the 15-16 according to the 2nd amendment? You can do it. 16-17 according to 3rd amendment? Yes, and you can do it. Or should I follow the 4th amendment? Now, Satyaprakash Pandey, I don't know, Baki, whether, I think you are from Chhattisgarh. So just inquire from the other colleges, wherever the promotion is being done, because on these areas, the flexibilities are there, because the VC nominees, the subject experts, ऐसा मुझे बोलना नहीं चाहिए, because I have been to part of the CAS interviews, more than 500 the CAS interviews I have attended. So what I have observed, the government means the VC nominee, subject expert, they dump on the head of the government nominee. So how much is the committee is learned at that particular point of time, that decides your fate. If you do the audit of all past the CAS done right from 2010 to 20, strict audit as per the rules, then audit का outcome बहुत भयानक होगा. Is it okay? So I had given the answer. कुछ answers मैं directly नहीं दे सकता. Okay. Then the Namrata. I am from Mumbai University. My due date is 2019, 1st September. That is 14 to 19, stage 1. I have completed MPhil NET. I have completed orientation refresher. My question, My question is, there any loss because I have not submitted on time? If you have submitted in your college in time, that is your internal matter. That is your internal matter. How much your principal cooperate you? So I hope I had given the answer. Then kindly highlight the calculus that I will come for faculties, SUSA, for faculties working in Mumbai University. If we have to apply for professor post under the 7th pay, then which 3 assessment year API we have to be presented? It is, see, I believe that in the 6th pay and 7th pay, in both the period, the post of the province, the criteria or the scope for the professorship was there. If you are fulfilling the condition as per the 7th pay as on today, you can apply. You can apply. So now what are these conditions that I will come later on. I am from Mumbai University, Neelam. I am from Mumbai University. My second stage for cash period is 10th October 2016 to 10th October 21. Which format? This question I had already given. Answer. Alfonso. Yes. Good morning, sir. Could you please help me to understand the operation of the capping system? That I will come under the 7th verse. Then Professor Santosh. Okay. If any conference publishing research paper in peer review journal, how many marks? That I will come. Then I am, acha, mera, then the Vijay Gumma. Sir, I am due for associate professor on 14 December 19. Whether I am under the old third or the fourth, that is your December the 19th. You are under the 7th pay. If you are a teacher of University of Mumbai, and if you are of a central, the university teacher, if you are a central university teacher, okay, then also you are under the 7th pay. If you are a teacher of any other state university, so on which date the state government have accepted the UGC notification, according to, you have to decide. Then the question is from the Vatika Sibbal. Sir, I have 6 years of approved service. I have completed my orientation and refresher. But naturally, question is asked by Vatika madam, but this question is for the someone else, because I know that Vatika is already associate. Sir, I have 6 years of approved service. I have completed my orientation and one refresher course, but my years of approved service in SFC, self-finance courses. Two questions. Second question. One is, if I move to aided BCom, will my approved service and my orientation refresher be counted? Second question. If I continue in self-finance courses, can I apply for promotion to the next grade under the CAS? Melania D'Souza. Yes, it is a very good question. See, whether you are working in a aided or unaided, only the payment you are getting from your management. Your payment you are getting from remaining, all other service conditions are same. Whenever the colleges, they are apply for the new course, the new division under the self-finance course, unaided course, then they give undertaking that yes, we will give the full pay to the teachers. ये उनका अंडरटेकिंग है. और आप लोग अगर मान लो अगर आपको सारे बेनिफिट्स अगर नहीं मिलते हैं, so when all your remedies are exhausted, if you approach first the university grievance committee, then decision for full pay will be on your favor. If college is not following the grievance decision, you can approach the tribunal of the university. Okay, they have to follow. If they are not following, then in High Court you can approach, in Supreme Court you can approach. But generally उतना जाने तक की नौबत नहीं आएगी. But since we are at the receiving end, okay, so you decide that every college, they want to flourish without giving the fair treatment to the teachers. No college can achieve the heights. So now let me come to your question that whether the service of the unaided college is counted the aided or not. So there is one GR of the government of Maharashtra. It was there in the 4th pay also. It was there in the 5th pay also. It is there in the 6th pay also. It is there in the 7th pay also. Counting of the previous service for the promotion purpose. If in your the unaided college, if in your unaided college, you are on probation, and you have completed at least minimum of the 5 years of service, and you have moved to the aided one. If you have moved to the aided one, generally the rules says of the 4th pay, 5th pay, 6th pay and 7th pay that if you are working on ad hoc post, temporary post, okay, full-time post, whosoever is your employer, whether it is a government, whether it is a municipality, whether it is a private trust, whether it is an unaided trust, your services is to be counted for the promotion, provided you were on probation and the probation is being given to you after following the due process. You have the university approval and all. Generally, it is not seen in the colleges, in the aided colleges, that the past service is to be considered, because the people, they are not the following the rules and regulations in toto. See, whenever, because I have been also to the part of such committees, but this thing never ever such type of case that came before us. But there are merits, because the circulars, the rules and regulations are in your the favor. Okay, as I already said that today is our the personal discussion between one friend to another friend. It is not the official forum. I am not the official spokesperson. I am speaking in my individual capacity. So the word should not be taken as a quote and unquote. Okay. Then the Santosh Arde. I have been joined 13 September 2014. The due date for the promotion is 13 September 20. Then which API? Answer I had already given, the 7th pay. The Flora. Sir, thank you. I joined in the month of March 17, completed my thesis, submitted in August 17. I had my open viva. You see, answer I had already given. Then Swati. Orientation program by UGC, can we attend from any university, or we need to attend it from our own university? You can attend from any university, provided it should be conducted by UGC academic staff colleges or UGC HRDC. I qualified SET exam and attended 2 offline FDP and 4 to 5 online FDP. Sir, even guide me regarding PhD. I cleared my SNDT Women's University PhD interview, and admission is supposed to happen in May 20, but due to COVID-19 situation, it's on halt. Is any new regulation for PhD enrollment extension came from UGC? Because I am not able to find any information for the same. आपने बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस इसमें मिक्स कर दिए हैं. पहला क्या है, ओरिएंटेशन, उसका आंसर मैंने दे दिया है. फिर बोला यू आर सेट क्वालिफाइड. अभी ये क्लियर नहीं हो रहा है आप एडेड में हो, अनएडेड में हो, आप अप्रूव्ड सर्विस में हो, नहीं हो. ये बहुत एकदम मैसी क्वेश्चन है. दूसरा आपने पूछा है कि भाई जो PhD SNDT यूनिवर्सिटी में, now it is a COVID period. Once the COVID period will settle, definitely the process of the PhD will start. So by the time थोड़ा आप शांति रखें. Pramod Thakur, my question is that if I complete all eligibility requirement or orientation of refresher or the short-term course in online mode in a single academic year, then this is acceptable. इसका आंसर मैंने आपको ऑलरेडी दे दिया है. If it is due, you can do. Okay, and again it depends upon the committee what you face. Please send the link of the international webinar. मैडम ये प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं है उसके लिए, और ये क्वेश्चन भी नहीं है प्रॉपर यहाँ पे. Please guide me about 3.11 in 18 July 18 जुलाई मतलब यूजीसी, which is count teaching experience for the purpose of promotion. वो self explanatory है, that for that I have already discussed. Number one, whosoever is your employer, whether the government, whether the private trust, whether the municipality, whether the gram panchayat, whosoever they are, okay, if you have 1 year service, more than 1 year service, whether it is temporary, whether it is ad hoc, whatever it is, if you are the temporary service, ad hoc service, if it is 1 year full time, at the time of appointment you were fulfilling all the conditions of the UGC, this service can be counted for the promotion in aided, unaided. For that, the black and white documents are there in 4th pay also, 5th pay also, 6th pay also, and 7th pay also. पर अब आप और ज्यादा मेरे मुंह में उंगली मत डालो, ठीक है? ये आपके ऊपर होना चाहिए, how you pursue the case. Okay. Then again the Pramod Thakur, I am newly appointed teacher in February 20. My question is that if I complete all eligibility requirement, orientation in a single academic year, then it is acceptable, or there should be a gap of 1 year. See, if you are the very fresh teachers, it is advisable you maintain the gap. Generally your college will not leave you, वो आपको छोड़ेंगे नहीं जाने के लिए. Okay. And online mode, the refresher you can do. Okay. Then मीनाक्षी मैडम ने थैंक यू बोला है, थैंक यू मैडम. जनरली इस तरह के सेशंस कोई लेता नहीं, ओपन क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर. आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज योर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन बिकॉज वी आर लाइव. ओके. देन सत्यप्रकाश पांडे, my stage 1 of cash period is June 2015 to June 2021. I am from University of Mumbai only. Yes, you are from only. Okay. Should I follow the 4th amendment or all the years 15 onwards? It is 2021. तो आपका इस तरह का आंसर मैंने ऑलरेडी पहले दिया है. आपका 4th amendment भी है और आपका जो 7th पे का भी है. So both it will be there, and the guidelines कौन कैसा है, these dates are already given. The 4th amendment was accepted by state government on 4th March 2017. 7th pay accepted by government of Maharashtra on 8th March 2019. I hope it is clear. Okay. Then Dr. Ketan Thate. My question is, my appointment was done on the basis of PhD, but salary fixation was done on the basis of MSc set qualification. PhD was equivalence in other subject. So for cash stage 1 to stage 2 should be considered after the 4 years or after the 6 years. एक तो ये चीज क्लियर नहीं है कि आपका अपॉइंटमेंट कौन से डेट का है. दूसरा ये चीज क्लियर नहीं है that whether your PhD is in the concern area. If you are a teacher of commerce and your PhD is in education, शायद इस तरह का ये केस हो सकता है. Until and unless your question is not clear, I can't answer. Okay, but फिर भी मैं एक आपको रफ आइडिया मैं आपको देता हूं. My question is, my appointment was done on the basis of PhD. मतलब PhD के बेसिस पे आपको दिया है, तो इसका मतलब ये कि you are net set exempted, और बाद में आपका जो नेट सेट अवार्ड हुआ है, बिकॉज यू सेड दैट योर द अपॉइंटमेंट वाज डन ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ पीएचडी. ओके, बट सैलरी फिक्सेशन वाज डन ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ एमएससी सेट. ऐसा हो नहीं सकता. तो इसका मतलब है कि अपॉइंटमेंट के टाइम पे ही आपके पास में पीएचडी एंड सेट दोनों था. ओके, पीएचडी वाज इक्विवेलेंस इन अदर सब्जेक्ट. सर आपका क्वेश्चन मुझे नहीं समझ में आ रहा है. ओके, बिकॉज यू हैव टू बी वेरी स्पेसिफिक. फर्स्ट, this question, your appointment is on what date, your PhD is in which subject. Okay, और क्या केस है. नहीं तो मालूम पड़ा कि आप बोल रहे हो बुखार है, अभी आपको टाइफाइड है कि मलेरिया है कि डेंगू है कि कोविड है, मैं कुछ भी इंजेक्शन घुसा दूंगा तो फिर रिएक्शन हो जाएगा. ओके. देन अच्छा, निर्मला मैडम ने थैंक यू बोला है. थैंक यू मैडम, आपको साष्टांग नमस्कार. देन द कल्पना गावड़े, आई कुड गेट माई MPhil increment in 2012. I could get in 2012. तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है क्या मुझे मिल सकता था, तो भी मिल सकता था, तो मिलना चाहिए था. बराबर. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि your MPhil could be from the distance education, like द अल्लागप्पा मदुराई कामराज यूनिवर्सिटी, ये मुझे लग रहा है उस तरह का केस है, तो आपको नहीं दिया होगा. इज इट ओके सर? देन द निमेश पुंजानी, स्वयं एनपीटीएल एफडीपी कोर्स कंसिडर्ड फॉर कैश. स्वयं एफडीपी, yes, it will be considered for against your refresher, not for orientation. ओरिएंटेशन आपको फिजिकली करना है, ओरिएंटेशन ऑनलाइन नहीं होगा. Then the Ketan Thate, date is the 17th March 17. PhD is in the biotechnology and equivalent. सर मुझे लग रहा है आप सोमैया के टीचर्स तो नहीं हो, जरा वहां पे कुछ ऐसे केसेस आए थे. The biotechnology and equivalent in the botany. So 2017 का है, तो ऐसे भी आपको पीएचडी इंक्रीमेंट मिलेगा नहीं, बिकॉज स्टेट गवर्नमेंट विडे 8 मार्च 2019 कि 1/1/2016 के बाद में जिनको भी पीएचडी इंक्रीमेंट दिया है वो सूनर और लेटर दे विल द विड्रॉ. ओके, नाउ क्वेश्चन इज दैट योर प्रमोशन विल बी आफ्टर 4 years और आफ्टर द 6 years, and as you said that your PhD is equivalent. So your committee, they may ask a letter from a university that whether it is equivalent or not, or any the UGC explanation that whether biotechnology is equivalent in the botany, because your concerned board of study, they may give the answer, because I am not from that concerned area. Okay, so I hope that answer I had given. And the set qualification is a life science. मतलब ये तो एकदम आपका PhD जो है बायोटेक्नोलॉजी में, सेट है वो लाइफ साइंस में है, और पीएचडी इक्विवेलेंट इन बॉटनी. अब ये तीन चीज है और ये तीनों अलग अलग एरिया में है. सर आई एम नॉट फ्रॉम दैट द साइंस एरिया, सो आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड, बिकॉज जनरली इस तरह का क्वेश्चन आता है इन इंटरव्यू. वी टेक द ओपिनियन ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट एक्सपर्ट, वी टेक द ओपिनियन. सी आई एम अ टीचर ऑफ अकाउंटेंसी, आई डू नॉट हैव द नॉलेज ऑफ, बिकॉज साइंस में कि भाई बायोटेक्नोलॉजी क्या है, या तुम्हारा जो है बॉटनी क्या है, उसके बाद में तुम्हारा लाइफ साइंस क्या है. सो वेन एवर सच टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस कम्स, वी टेक द ओपिनियन फ्रॉम द सब्जेक्ट एक्सपर्ट. सो शायद मैंने आपको हल्का फुल्का एक्सप्लेनेशन मैंने आपको दे दिया है. आई हैड गिवन. ओके, इंक्रीमेंट यू विल नॉट गेट. इफ योर PhD is considered equivalent, yes, in 4 years you can get the promotion. Okay, then the Vidya Jirge, sir, this is Dr. Vidya from Karnataka. Now going from the 7,000 to 8,000, means stage 2 to 3, completed one refresher course and 2 MHRD online FDP recently. Sir, please suggest what other things I have to complete to go for the next AGP. API you have to do, because one, from first you have to complete the 5 years, the date from which you have got the 7,000 AGP. 5 years you have to complete without any break. The service should be satisfactory. Then even this is also not clear whether this question is related to the 6th pay, 5th pay, 4th pay, or the 7th pay. So I cannot answer. See, for any promotion, what is the condition? Number one, your minimum period should complete. Number two, your orientation or refresher should complete in time. Number three, your API or academic resource should complete in time. These three conditions. Number four, there should not be any adverse remark in your service pro. Number five, all the conditions you fulfilling, but your performance appraisal is poor, then you may not get. Or during that period, you were on maternity leave. If during the probation period, if you are on a maternity leave, then it is break in service. Once your probation period is over and if you go for a maternity leave, then it is a paid leave. Suppose if during that assessment period, you are having any LWP, leave without pay, that is what the break in service. So equivalent to that period, your next promotion will overdue. Okay. Now, Atish, dear sir, Atish Nikam, can self-finance courses service of 4 years, full-time renewing every year be counted while joining the aided course? अब means every year joining termination means you have not got the probation on. अगर आपको probation मिला होता या आपका यूनिवर्सिटी से अप्रूवल आया होता तो आपका 1 year joining discontinuation होता नहीं, तो ये सर्विस आगे आपके काउंट नहीं होगी. Then Nimesh Punjani, sir, any GR is there for the NPTEL course considered against the refresher course for cash? Yes, 8 March 2019, it is clear cut, it is mentioned. Then the 7th पे मेरे हिसाब से 11:22 तक के सारे क्वेश्चंस मैंने कवर कर लिए हैं. अच्छा, अभी एक और डाला है, आरती ने डाला है. थैंक यू सर फॉर क्लियरिंग माय अर्लियर क्वेश्चन. My appointment date is 10 September 15. My due date for promotion is 10 September 19. Okay. As I have done my PhD in 18. Okay. As per GR 8 March 19, clause 7.3, state old or new format of the case can be filled. My query is which is to be considered as old format and which is date. Madam, ये आंसर मैंने ऑलरेडी आपको दिया है. आपका 2015 से है. ओके, आपका 2015 से है. 2015 मींस 2015 अक्टूबर 2016 को गवर्नमेंट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र हैव एक्सेप्टेड द सेकंड अमेंडमेंट एंड इन 2015 के समय जब आप लगे तो 30 जून 2010 नोटिफिकेशन वाज इन फोर्स. तो आपके ऊपर 30 जून 2010 का जीआर भी आपका नोटिफिकेशन भी एप्लीकेबल है. बाद में सेकंड अमेंडमेंट भी एप्लीकेबल है. थर्ड एंड फोर्थ अमेंडमेंट भी आपके एप्लीकेबल है. देन योर पीरियड इज इट इज सितंबर 19. तो आपका जर्नी बहुत थोड़ा मिक्स है. तो आप क्या करिएगा, व्हाट आई हैड सीन अप टू September 19 means March 19 to September 19. This period you can do as per your the 7th pay, and the remaining you can do as per the 4th amendment. They will consider. Generally, when the committee comes, they have a big heart. Okay. Then my query is which is to be where should be points for IIA lifetime membership is to be claimed in old and the new format. ये आपके इसके अंदर आएगा. In the 4th amendment in API category 2 in 7th pay it will come under table A. Then Dr. Hina Chande, मैं बस खाली 11:30 तक के questions लूंगा. Then I will come to my the presentation. Okay. Dr. Hina Chande, my colleague is presently doing orientation conducted by Ramanuj College under MHRD Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya online mode. She was appointed. अच्छा, conducted Ram Narayan MHRD Pandit. मैडम ओरिएंटेशन तो मेरे हिसाब से नहीं होगा, बिकॉज 18 जुलाई 2018 यूजीसी ने ऐसा कहीं नहीं कहा है कि आपका ओरिएंटेशन जो है ऑनलाइन होना चाहिए. ओरिएंटेशन शुड बी फिजिकल ओनली. फिर भी अगर कुछ है तो आप मेरे ध्यान में लाइए. आई विल अपडेट माय नॉलेज बिकॉज आई एम नॉट ऑलवेज राइट. शी वाज अपॉइंटेड इज 2017 मुंबई यूनिवर्सिटी and has applied for orientation course in offline mode before but was not selected. Wanted to ask whether this online mode orientation will be considered. मेरा question तो online के लिए ना है, because I have not seen in a black and white anywhere that orientation is to be done online. For refresher, yes. Orientation का नहीं है. अगर है कहीं तो आप मेरे ध्यान में लाइए. Okay. Then हेमंत भट्टी साहब नमस्कार. Person who has completed refresher course and orientation course in 2017 but doesn't apply for cash till 2020 via online, so applies now. Which year will be considered 2017 or 2020? अब आपका ऐसा है, एक तो इसमें ये क्लियर नहीं है कि आपका स्टार्टिंग पीरियड कब से है, आपका 6 पे में है, कब से है. ओके. और यू वर फुलफिलिंग ऑल योर कंडीशन अंडर द सी. वुड लाइक टू गिव यू जो आपको उसको जो आपको अच्छा लगे आप उसमें से ले लीजिए. इफ if you were fulfilling all the condition for your promotion stage, because I know you personally, you are due for stage 1 to 2. If you were due for promotion under the 6th pay, and due to the XYZ reason you have not applied, okay, then your promotion will be done as per the old rule. Okay, but I believe that you have applied in your college, you have put the documents, formal application you have done in your college. If till date you have not done your the application to apply for the cash, then you will be covered as per the 7th pay. And if the interview held as per the 7th pay for stage 1 to 2, and if you are successful, then the date of application will be considered, not the due date, because you are failed to produce that you have applied in time to your college. Okay, I hope it is now clear. अब इस पे आप ज़्यादा मत पूछो, ठीक है ना? Now, then Dr. Hina Chande, it's not orientation, it's the faculty induction. Okay, approved. The live session. I have completed my stage 1 to 2. अच्छा, stage 1 to 2 आपका हो चुका है. Above question is for other candidates. तो आंसर मैंने आपको दे दिया है. Then Pramod Thakur, orientation program and faculty induction program are same or the different. See, those teachers who will be appointed under the 7th pay. So before they get the confirmation, they have to go for the faculty induction program. Like in our government also, see, I am a government employee. So my appointment is through the Maharashtra Public Service Commission. Even we did orientation, refresher, we all did. But on our part, induction program is also compulsory, which we did at Yashoda, at Pune. 1 week, 20 days program, and all our teachers, those who are coming into the pure government, the colleges through the MPSC. So until and unless they are not completing their induction program, their confirmation is not finally done. So I believe that the induction program is not an option for the orientation. I may be wrong. As I said, this is a live session. मैं मेरे live experiences आपके साथ में share कर रहा हूँ. In my personal capacity, I may be wrong. Okay, you have to apply your mind, because हर इंसान हर समय सही नहीं होता. बट मुझे रॉन्ग प्रूव करने के लिए आप मुझे कुछ ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट में आप दिखाओ. ओके, आती, सॉरी सर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन, बट काइंडली आंसर इफ यू कैन. व्हाट इज द टाइमलाइन फॉर यूनिवर्सिटी टू प्रोवाइड 3-page and 7-page approval for clear post, and then by what time JD can release the government salary to the new joining? We have completed 10 months in the current organization, but no clarity. You ask for the citizens charter, Nagrik Sanad, that you inquire. And there is one more, like RTI, there is one more act, Right to Service Act, जिसका कोई benefit लेता नहीं है. Right to service. An officer have to complete his task within the given period. Even the Right to Service Act is much stricter and tougher than the RTI. You go and ask the Nagrik Sanad कि आपला हा एक टास्क आहे, त्या कन्सर्न टेबलनी किती दिवसामध्ये, किती वीक्स मध्ये that task is to be completed. But see, because all the officers, they have because they keep some things in their hand, the gray area. They will say that the document what you have submitted, there was some lacuna, and we have told to your staff, so that's why it is got delayed. So your concerned clerk from your college, head clerk, registrar, they should do a follow-up with the authority. Is it okay? So I believe that now it is 11:31, and now I will not take the question until and unless if I find any question which is very challenging. आप ऐसा कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछो कि जिसका मैं आंसर ही नहीं दे पाऊं, क्योंकि आपका वैल्यू एडिशन हो रहा है, मेरा वैल्यू एडिशन नहीं हो रहा है ना. आप कुछ मुझे ऐसा पूछो कि जिसका आंसर मैं भी नहीं दे पाऊं. Ask me some question which I cannot answer. Okay. Now, Dr. Sable, can you hear me? Oh, Sable साहब, लगता है साबले साहब माइक बंद करके कहीं चले गए हैं. ओके, साबले साहब नमस्कार. अच्छा, कोई मुझे सुन पा रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
हाँ है ना? हाँ ठीक है, ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
ओके ओके. Now we
Yes,
will
yes, we are hearing you.
yes, I.
Hello, sir. Please unmute yourself. Please unmute yourself.
हेलो नमस्ते सर.
Sir, should we take question or what? Are you proceeding further?
सर मेरा एक सवाल है. हेलो. हेलो.
Lohar sir, please unmute yourself. Lohar sir, please unmute कीजिए.
अच्छा हाँ ठीक है. यस यस यस, आप बोलिए, आप कौन से यूनिवर्सिटी से है और आपका नाम क्या है? हाँ गुरुदेव बोलो, आपका माइक अगर हाँ बोलो बोलो.
हाँ नहीं, आपको कोई पूछना चाह रहा था क्वेश्चन.
हाँ.
So should we take question answer or are you going to proceed for the
सर अपना क्या है, जैसा सिचुएशन डिमांड करेगा हम जाएंगे.
Yes, yes,
लोगों में सब्र होना चाहिए, बरोबर,
Yes.
सुनने का. यस सर, विचारा. सी ही मे बी फ्रॉम आउटसाइड.
yes.
सर सवाल पूछिए.
हॅलो सर, मी मनाली लोंढे बोलते सोमय्या कॉलेज मधनं.
यस मॅडम नमस्कार, बोला.
नमस्कार. होप एव्हरीबडी इज फाईन अँड वेल
यस यस यस
इन
मॅडम.
दिस डिफिकल्ट टाइम्स. ओके सर, मला असं विचारायचं की प्रोफेसरशिपचं जे आता डायरेक्ट कॅच आपण करू शकतो का, आणि त्याची 3 असेसमेंट इयर्स कोणती धरायची?
ठीक है, that question I will take when I will proceed further. Yes, next.
थँक्यू सर.
और किसी का कोई क्वेश्चंस है?
हॅलो.
या
हॅलो सर.
हाँ बोलो.
हॅलो, मी बोलू शकतो?
हाँ सर बोला ना, तुमचं नाव सांगा मला.
अभिजित महाले सर.
अभिजित महाले.
हाँ,
मी
अच्छा, रत्नागिरी.
नाही, सिंधुदुर्ग जिल्ह्यात काम करतोय.
हाँ बरोबर.
बांद्याला. आणि मी ह्याच्यापूर्वी रत्नागिरी जिल्ह्यामध्ये गुहागरला नोकरीला होतो, एडेड पोस्ट वरती अकाउंटन्सीला. 2003 पासून 7 पर्यंत होतो, आणि 7 मध्ये विदाउट ब्रेक मी इथे आलो सिंधुदुर्ग जिल्ह्यात बांद्याला. आणि त्याच्यानंतर विदाउट ब्रेक आलो. दोन्ही पोस्ट अप्रूव्ड होत्या. आणि बांद्याला मी ज्यावेळी गुहागरला होतो त्यावेळी मी ओरिएंटेशन पूर्ण केला होता. आणि इथे आल्यानंतर 2008 मध्ये बांद्याला मला काही रिलीव्ह केलं नाही. केरळ विद्यापीठात आरसी साठी जाणार होतो, पण नंतर 2009-10 पर्यंत सोडलं नाही. नंतर मी वायसीएमचा कोर्स केला कम्युनिकेशनचा. तो 15 मध्ये पूर्ण झाला, आणि त्यामुळे फिक्सेशन माझं पहिलं 15 मध्ये गेलं. 2009-10 ला होतं ते. त्यामुळे ह्यालावरती काय इलाज करता येईल, त्यामुळे माझी फिक्सेशन सगळी पुढे जात आहेत.
नाही म्हणजे तुम्ही रिफ्रेशरच्या बद्दल वायसीएमच्या कोर्सचा तुम्ही ते एक्झम्पशन घेताय, बरोबर?
हो 2 रिफ्रेशर.
पण ते तुम्हाला दिलं का?
ते दिलं, पण ते त्यांनी आता काय केलं, ते 15 मध्ये निकाल लागला त्याचा 30 एप्रिल 2015 ला. आणि माझं मूळ होतं फिक्सेशन केव्हा होतं, 2009-10 ला होतं पहिलं. त्यामुळे ते 5 वर्ष मला त्यावेळेला आरसीला जाता आलं नाही. 2008 मध्ये 9 मध्ये ज्यावेळेला मला सिलेक्शन झालं होतं केरळ विद्यापीठ.
सर ऍक्च्युअली क्या है, नाउ दिस इज योर द इंटरनल मॅटर. ओके, because you have not allowed and you have not joined,
yes.
So you got some service loss. Okay,
yeah.
So even the court cannot find out the solution for this.
पण 2013 पर्यंत सर ते काहीतरी एक्झामिनेशन विजुसीने केलं होतं. नंतर 18 ला आता जीआर काढलाय गव्हर्नमेंटनी की
but that is not accepted by the government, no.
Okay
that is, when it will be accepted, okay, then you will get the benefit. Okay, chalo next.
Okay, I think Francis madam would like to ask question.
Okay, Francis is from the which college? State.
Francis madam, please ask. Francis madam.
First, I am Dr. Francis Vaidya from Gandhi Shikshan Bhavan, Srimati Surajbha. Sir, I am due for associate professor on 14th November 2009.
Madam, the voice is breaking. Your voice is breaking. I can't hear you. Yes, next question.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Can you hear me?
Bola.
Hello, sir.
हाँ.
So I have due for promotion on 14th November 2019.
Okay.
I have processed all my work to the University of Mumbai. Okay, on 11th March 2020. So
But
2020.
see,
So
such type of questions I had already answered. See, I have understood your question, but answer I had already given till I was reading the questions of the other people. So you can derive the conclusion from that. Yes, next question.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Hello.
Rajendra Borse, sir. Please ask your
Sir,
question.
sir, namaskar.
Bola sir.